Hey friends, it is Tuesday night. I just got back from the doctor, and my neighbor, who is so sweet, she brought me some of my favorite. It's called sticky rice. Does anyone know what sticky rice is? It's rice that you eat with your hands and you kind of roll it in a ball. And then she brought me some of this homemade, like hot sauce that she made, just a little tiny bit to try. Um, and then if I like it, she'll give me some more. But Malloy and I got Malloy hooked. I've been eating this since I was a little girl. Um, I had a friend. Isn't this cute? I grew up with friends that were from Laos, and their mom made us sticky rice all the time with beef jerky and papaya salad. And so anyway, my neighbor, who has a son that Malloy's been playing with lately, she's from Laos as well. So she found out we love sticky rice, and yeah, she's been making it for us. You can get it at Thai food restaurants too, so that's where I've been getting it for the last few years. I take Malloy there, and now he's hooked. But anyway, sometimes we just eat it with just salt, and I wish I knew how to make it. I don't have the thing that you need to make it myself. But anyway, he is playing at his friend's, and I went to the doctor. I'll turn the camera around and tell you what happened at the doctor. Please hold. Okay, so anyway, look I still have this wrestling stuff up from his party. So anyway, Malloy's at his friend's house. That was really nice because I could tell, was getting really bored sitting at home with me in pain. Oh my gosh, I can see how inflamed that is. Look at that. So I went to the doctor. Here's my papers. And she's calling it U.S. head, neck, soft. No. That's not what she's calling it. That's what I need to have for my order. I am going to have scans done. She's calling it neck swelling. And so she touched it. She felt around, and she's like, your whole upper neck, shoulders is extremely tight. And I'm like, yeah, that's normal. Like, that's totally normal. Every time I go to my chiropractor, they say the same thing. It's been that way for years, ever since my bad car accident, which, if you don't know about it, pretty sure I shared it in one of my videos. But I was hit by a drunk driver. I fractured my low back. I fractured my pelvic bone, my leg. Severe whiplash. This was in 2001, July 1st, 2001. So anyway, it was pretty bad, and I've had neck and back and leg issues ever since that day. So as far as this went, it didn't even cross my mind that it could be something to do with my neck or back at all. Like, what I thought was the tooth that I need pulled, the infection spread. I was thinking maybe I did have bronchitis, like maybe, because that's what the doctor said out of town. So I'm thinking, well, maybe I'm just starting to get bronchitis, which I don't know. I figured you would have to have like a big cough first, and anyway, or like an inflamed lymph node, because maybe my body's fighting off some infection, or I don't know. I went online, which is a mistake when you go online and you check all these a million things that it could be. So I was freaking myself out. Even so, after I went to the doctor in the video when I was out of town, you guys, I came home. Well, I had fun for the rest of the trip, and I just tried my best to trust what that doctor said and ignored it. And but then on the way home, the drive home, it just started feeling worse, and the pain in my I started getting like a lot of pain in my neck, down my arms and my back, and I'm like, okay, this is scary. What's going on? And it still didn't click in my mind that like this might have to do with me and my neck and back issues, So anyway, I was texting with one of my neighbors, and I told her that I was really scared and I was going to go to the ER and have it checked out. And blah, blah, blah. She came over and knocked on my door. She speaks very little English. She speaks Spanish, but we can understand each other enough. So anyway, she pulls her tank top down, and she has the exact same mark in the same exact spot. What the heck? Okay, sorry. It just said I needed to install an update. Anyway, it felt the same. I touched it. The way she explained the pain was exactly the same. And hers started about a month ago, and she went to her doctor, and her doctor told her it was because she drives from Minnesota to Chicago like every couple months because her family's there. And her doctor told her it was from driving and the seatbelt and being in that same position for so long and da 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 da. So she said that, and I was like, oh my gosh, no way. If that's all it is, like, I can live with that. If I'm not dying, that's pretty cool. Because, I have this anxiety when it comes to my health. I'm just always freaking out because I always get the weirdest things, like my polycystic ovarian syndrome and my trigeminal neuralgia, and like just things that people don't always get or that you haven't heard of. And anyway, so after she told me that, I was like, wow, I didn't even think about that. I've had lots of neck and back problems, like I said, but never like raised bumps or like, you know what I mean? So that it never clicked in my head. Anyway, sorry, I'm like getting way off, going into other stories, and please pardon me. Get to the point, Lily. So I go to the doctor. She says, whoa, that's very inflamed and you're very tight, da 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 da. And I told her about my neighbor, and she said, yeah, that's absolutely could be what that is. And if that is it, that's best case scenario. However, I want to be sure, and so she wants me to go get an ultrasound or scans done at the hospital. And so they will call me tomorrow and set up an appointment. She wants me to get in there this week, figure it out, and then go back and see her, and we'll go from there. But what she said was, I just want to make sure that there's nothing in there that isn't supposed to be there. So of course, like I said, I have this anxiety. So I was all like, oh yeah, it's probably just from driving and da 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 da. But then she said that. So that's the one thing that I'm going to be thinking about now, which I know is ridiculous, but that's probably what I'm going to be thinking about until I get the results from the scans, is something that isn't supposed to be there might be in there, like. So anyway, that's the update on that. So tomorrow I will hear from the hospital, scan place, whatever, and I'll go in and get a scan and figure out what's going on. But it's getting like more and more painful. Like, it hurts to carry my purse. It hurts to put on my seatbelt. It hurts to just raise my arm. It hurts to turn my head. Like, if I didn't have this selfie stick right now, there's no way I'd be able to hold the phone out like I normally do. But anyway, it hurts to lay. It hurts to stand. I've dealt with chronic pain since 2001, so it's not like I'm like, oh, I can't handle this. I'm used to it. This is my life. But not normally in this spot. It's normally my low back and my upper back. Earlier this year, we found degenerative disc disease had started in my lower back, and we had scans done a year before that, and there was nothing. And so suddenly I started getting really bad pain. It felt like someone was just like grabbing my muscle and just squeezing it all the time. And it was like just horrible pain, right? Kind of between my shoulder blades. And anyway, and then it would go radiate like all the way down to my low back. And it was just all the time horrible pain. So anyway, I went in for scans. That was the last time I had scans done. And they saw degenerative disc disease. And they were like, that happened so quickly. in 1 year to go from nothing to as much as there is now. And so I should be going to my physical therapy. Now that I'm not working, I'm going to have more time, and so I have promised myself that I will. Since becoming a single mom, since Malloy was born, I have put my needs, which I know most moms just can do. It's easy to do. Your needs kind of come last, and I have let myself and my health go. I mean, I just commented on somebody's terrorized. She's this really sweet girl. I just found her channel. Sweet lady. I shouldn't say girl. Sweet lady. But I was watching her do her makeup, and I was like, it's been years since I've like worn makeup on like a regular basis. Like I'll once in a while put something on, but for the most part, I don't because I don't have time, and I don't care about how I look anymore, which is sad. I was always kind of like one of those girls who not like totally updid my makeup and went crazy, but I cared about my outfits and I cared about how I looked. And I don't know. I mean, I guess it has, I've been single almost 10 years, Malloy's entire life, so that might have something to do with it. I don't really, it's not like I go around just looking like garbage, but I don't like spend time. I haven't curled my hair. I can't even tell you how many years. I haven't colored my hair. And you know what? Honestly, though, if I did have more money, I probably would do some of those things. Like I've wanted to get a pedicure for so long, but I just don't have that extra money. And when I finally do have the extra money, my eyebrows are the first things that I do, because my eyebrows, as you can see, are dark and thick and crazy. So, okay, anyway, see, I'm rambling again. But you know what? I've been saying I haven't had many like videos where I sit and talk in a long time. It's usually what me and my kids, I say kids, my nephews and my niece, I consider them my kids as well. So, but it's usually us just doing activities. And anyway, bottom line is I've let my health go. I've let everything go that has to do with me. And I explained to Malloy the other night, I can't be a good mommy. I can't be a good auntie. I can't be a good daughter, friend, anything if I'm not taking care of me. So it is time for me to take care of myself, and I need to get back into physical therapy and get into the dentist and get all of the teeth that I need fixed. And there's other health issues that I need to figure out. There's a lot that I need to do. So anyway, that's it, you guys. Sorry for the long ramble, but now you're caught up a little bit, and I'll let you know what happens with the scans. Malloy is texting me, so I'm reading his little text up in the corner, but he's just texting me that he's having a lot of fun. And he texted me about 30 minutes ago and said, how was the doctor? Tell me everything. Like, he's so caring and loving and sweet, and it just makes me want to cry, because I'm so blessed. Okay, no, I'm not going to cry. But I feel so blessed that God put this little boy in my life, because he has changed my life. So anyway, more rambling. If you've made it to the end of this video, yay, thank you, I love you. I don't have a lot of people that watch my videos, but for all of you that do, thank you. It really means a lot to me. You guys are my friends. I don't really have time for friends in my real life, so you guys really are my friends, and I thank you for your friendship and your very sweet, kind comments. And by the way, I have 400 subscribers as of like a couple days ago. It keeps going like down to like $4.99 or $3.99 and $3.98, but like I'm about at 400, which that is crazy. Like, I thought I'd have about 20 and that would be it, and that would be fine with me, but I'm at 400. That's kind of sweetness. So thank you guys. Welcome to my channel if you've just subscribed. And I don't usually babble like this, I promise. So anyway, there you go. 13 minutes of me babbling about me. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good, wonderful, awesome, blessed week. Mwah.